What's up guys, it's Mythic here, and today we are back with a brand new video on the channel. Today I am going to be showing you the draft guide for 2024. Now the start of this year for Power League has been pretty big. We've got 3 new brawlers and a bunch of new maps. So today I'm going to be looking at 3 different maps suggested by you guys, and we're going to be going through them. So the first map we have is Dribble, and this is the draft guide on screen. Now, Larry and Lawrie is not actually in Power League yet, but trust me, I've played him, and he is broken. He's going to be so good when he releases. Then again, he might get nerfed about a week or so. Just be sure to play him while you can. And we've also got Rico and Sandy, which I think are really good first picks on this map. And then we've got our good overall picks like Maisie, who's really good right now with her hypercharge, Bo, Colt, who's also strong, Jackie, Barley, and Spike. I think those are all really solid picks for these maps. And then we've also got a few last picks, brawlers that you don't want to play in the beginning. You want to wait for the last pick. We've got Cordelius, Miko, and Willow. These are all good brawlers, but they can be countered very easily. So again, that's why I think you should go as a last pick. So for this Dribble game, I actually went Maisie because her hypercharge is just so good. You only get it in like 6 or 7 shots. It's very easy to cycle. And here we're just destroying them. Maisie's very good into tanks like Jackie, Rosa, and other brawlers that just can't deal with her. And I think here they went Jackie and Cordelius. So we just took Rosa, which I wouldn't really recommend going Rosa in here, but it's just decent into Jackie, so we said why not. And we also wanted a wall breaker, but I believe Colt was banned, so we took Stu, because with this comp, wall breakers are very vital. If you have a tank on the enemy team, be sure to go a wall breaker or just a counter to it. The simplest way to win Power League games is to simply play the map to your advantage. For example, on this map, this has a lot of walls. So do you want to open it all up and play long range, or do you want to keep the walls and play throwers? It just depends how the draft goes and who your teammates ban. So be sure to always keep that in mind with throwers or long range. You just have to adapt to the draft. That's how you win Power League. So we've got our next game here on the Great Divide, another one of the new Power League maps. This one is pretty troublesome from what I've heard. Not many people like it. I don't blame them. It's a very weird design, but I've gotten pretty used to it over these past few weeks of Power League. Once again, I'm going to go and show off the draft guide on screen right now. Now for this map, we've got a lot of the same overall good picks like Bo, Colt, Spike, Rico, but a few brawlers that are very strong right now is Amber, Leon, and Lawrie. Larry and Lawrie will obviously be very good upon release, and Maisie. There are also quite a lot of brawlers on this list that counter each other. For example, I picked Janet on here solely because she counters Leon very well with her gadget that deals damage in a wide area. And as well as Colt, because if they go Rico, you can just go Colt and open up the entire map and make it a huge problem for them. Now, Cordelius is once again a last pick for this map, but we also have Buster, who can charge up his shield and easily take over a zone, Chuck, who can place his post between 2 zones and keep cycling them, and Sprout, who can wall off the entire middle with his super. But again, these are last picks, so never go them first, or else you're going to get countered very easily. So for this map, I ended up last picking Cordelius, because they picked 2 tanks, and Cordelius is very strong into tanks because I can simply just realm them and they can't do anything to me. You can see here I was able to kill the Buster pretty easily, and once they come down my lane again, I can just easily take them in the Shadow Realm. We also picked Rico because I don't think they took any wall breakers, so Rico can easily bounce in the middle and just make their life a nightmare. And we also took Leon because Leon right now is just a very strong brawler. I don't think there's a single map he's bad on. So be sure to play him, especially if you have his hypercharge. He's very strong right now. Now, what makes some of these brawlers good is not just the hypercharges or the supers they have, but their gadgets. Rico, for example, has an incredibly strong gadget for this comp, Super Bounty, which fires a bunch of shots in all directions. So if this Edgar ever tries to jump on Rico, he can just pop the gadget and one-shot him. It's very strong. There's also brawlers like Amber, who have the Fireball gadget, and that is what makes her so good right now. It does 2,000 damage per Fireball, so you can just shred anyone. You can shred any player, any turret, any heist safe. It's just so strong. Now we've got our last game in Stay in Your Lane, which is a new gem grab map, and honestly, I'm not the biggest fan of this map, but once again, I've just learned how to draft in it, and it comes down to just playing the same good group of brawlers, and we'll once again show up that draft guide on screen. Now, I think the best first picks are Pearl because you can charge up that burn gadget and just one-shot everyone. Bo because you've got the mines, which is good for control. Leon because, again, he's so strong right now, and you can also put your turret behind the indestructible wall. And Larry and Lawrie because once he releases, he's going to dominate Power League. We've got a lot of the same overall picks like Janet, Spike, Sandy, Maisie, but there's also a few other good picks on this map like Fang, who's incredibly strong with his hypercharge, Lou, Charlie, and Miko. Now, for last picks, we've once again got Cordelius and Buster. but I think two other good last picks would be Jesse and Tara, who are also both really good as a last pick, but again, if you first pick them, you're going to get countered very easily. So for this set, I ended up going Amber. I actually didn't include it in the draft guide, I guess I forgot, but Amber is a very good overall pick on this map, again, because of her Fireball gadget, which just shreds any assassins or brawlers that try to get close to her. Now, unfortunately, my teammate did go Edgar. I suggested him something else, I think it was Miko, but that's the reality of Power League. You're going to get teammates that just straight up ignore your suggestions, which is very annoying, but what can you do? Thankfully, my other teammate did go Miko, which I think is very good on this map, as long as you hit your ammo steals. There's not a whole lot they can do to you. Just be sure to ban Fang, because Fang is a great counter into Miko in general. Now, another thing to consider for this map are the hypercharges, and I think there are two in particular that are absolutely game-changing. That would be Leon's and Charlie's. Both have the potential to easily kill the gem carrier and win the game in one fell swoop, with Leon's invisibility and Charlie's cocoon. So be sure to last pick brawlers that are very good into those two, like Cordelius and Buster. This Power League season has been just so crazy with all of the different and new maps that have come out, as well as, again, 3 new brawlers that are entering the meta. But I think as long as you stick to the same 5 to 10 brawlers that are just really strong right now, I think you'll be able to survive. Again, it comes down to if your teammates are willing to cooperate with you and listen to your drafts. And if they don't, who knows, maybe you'll still win. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching this video. If you have any other maps you want me to draft for you, be sure to leave a comment, because I'll definitely be doing more of these, as well as a tier list of the best brawlers this year. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a good day.